If Channel 4 News' foreign coverage stands out, it is in very strong measure down to the work of Sarah Corp. From 9/11 onwards, Sarah was there. She was there for the invasion of Iraq.
This is the nearest British ground troops have got thus far.
She came in with British forces from Kuwait. She was there for the Haiti earthquake, a searing experience.
As we leave, Angeline urges us to go up into the pile to find her dead relatives.
She was there for the Yazidis, the beleaguered people who were being terrorized by IS and other forces.
And the scramble to rescue as many as we could began.
This extraordinary period of instability across the world, Sarah had to work on most of it, and yet it never jaded her. She never lost her humanity.
In photographs, you often see Sarah in the background, but always there, because she was the hub. She was the person who kept everything going. She was the person who made sure it was right. Sarah was the one who held it all. She was the one who held us all together.
And what Sarah brought to this game was not just top-notch professionalism, but also a real humanity. She cared about people, and you knew she had your back. You knew she was looking out for you. And when the day finished and when all that stress was just taken off your shoulders, you'd sit down over a glass of wine. The phones would be put away. Sarah had 2 phones. Sometimes she had 3 phones. They'd be put away, and over dinner, you'd relax, you'd talk. She was just a fantastic traveling companion, a kind and a sympathetic and compassionate human being.
In Libya, at the beginning of the revolution, we would go up to the front line every day. There's just been incoming fire. And I always wanted to push ahead, go a little bit further. But, you know, a bit of me didn't want to because I was afraid. And Sarah was the person who always said, no, we go this far and no further. And that's why they're here with their barricades, fighting back. And she would, at the same time as understanding the story, she was highly intellectual. She was also very practical. So she made sure that we had something to eat, we had something to drink, we had somewhere to sleep. Even if it was only a burnt-out building, Sarah could organize a burnt-out building. She could organize a generator if there was no electricity anymore. And when I would always be thinking about, what am I doing today? What's the story today? Sarah was one step ahead. She's thinking, what's the story tomorrow? That's why she was the most extraordinary producer and why she was the most extraordinary friend.
She wasn't just a serious cookie sitting on the roadside trying to sort things out. She was that, but she was also enormous fun.